And now you're watching Casino is the Name. On this channel, we talk about building wealth. We talk about finances. We talk about education. We talk about career. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about real estate. Now let's get this money. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino is the Name, and in this video I wanted to talk to you guys about how much I made off of 1 million views right here on YouTube. And this is based off of Adsense. This is not all the things that I might have gotten paid from off of YouTube. This is just how much I get paid from the YouTube algorithm paying me for ads, okay? So, and the second question I wanted to answer was basically, is it too late to start YouTube in 2020, okay? So a lot of people ask me the question of whether or not, you know, I get paid from YouTube, how much I get paid, how much they could expect to make if they got a certain amount of views. And so I did a video where I covered how much I made off of 500,000 views. And in this video, I told you guys I was going to tell you how much. Well, previously I told you in that video that once I got to 1 million views that I was going to tell you how much I got paid for 1 million views. And in this video, I'm going to make sure we do that, but I wanted to talk about whether or not it's too late, okay? Is it too late to start YouTube in 2020? A lot of people feel like they were late, like coming into YouTube and trying to get started now with so many other social media influencers and so many people trying to do YouTube right now. They don't know enough, or they're too far behind, and everybody who's big is already big. And I just want to tell you that it is not too late. No, it is not too late. As a matter of fact, I still believe that there's still a coming shift where more things are going to be on YouTube, and more people are going to be using YouTube for learning how to do things for entertainment purposes. Went back say 2011, 10 or whatever, YouTube was a very different place. Even when people started first getting paid from YouTube, it wasn't as lucrative as it is now. A lot of things are different. The payment structure was different. And then when people started like getting real crazy money, then they had to like limit a lot of things. They were losing a lot of advertisers. Now they've got those advertisers back. They've made a lot of adjustments. YouTube is a whole different place than what it was years ago. It's even smarter. YouTube is smarter in itself. Like, the algorithm is ever evolving. The people who work there, who work for Google, because Google owns YouTube, these people have evolved YouTube into what it's become today. And for a lot of people that I know, YouTube is pretty much the go-to platform when it comes to any sort of entertainment. I know people who don't even watch TV, but they watch YouTube. And there will be, I believe that there will be a more of a coming shift to something like YouTube. Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter and Facebook, they all have their own place. They all have their own place. I go to YouTube more than I go to Facebook. I'm a YouTuber though, but I go to YouTube and watch all kinds of things. That's actually where I watch the highlights of the game. I may not get a chance to catch the actual NBA game, but I watch all the highlights, all the SportsCenter interviews and everything right on YouTube. So I'm on YouTube way more than anything else. I don't like a bunch of noise now. We're approaching about 30,000 subscribers on this channel right now, and I have a lot of subscribers that I interact with as much as I can, and I don't have a lot of, say, personal space to just be interacting with random people on Facebook. I got also like 5,000 friends on Facebook on my personal page, and I don't have time to scroll to see what child just graduated that I've never seen, or don't even really interact with their parents or whatever, or grandparents. But Facebook has a lot of that kind of stuff on there, and for me, I'm just not interested. So I'm a person who goes more to YouTube for entertainment. Instagram is kind of like it's a version of Facebook for me. Just a lot of stuff that I might see, but not necessarily things that I'm like necessarily interested in. So when I'm on YouTube, I can type in how to change oil in a 2019 whatever kind of car. I can do that on YouTube. I don't really do that on any other platform. I can learn how to hook up electronics in my house. I can learn how to use camera equipment on YouTube. It's not a lot of other platforms that just have video tutorials in that way, in that much detail. I believe Facebook is trying to evolve into some kind of video experience with different types of Facebook shows and things like that. But YouTube is pretty much where I go and I search things and I find things like a lot of other people. And I believe that as other people start discovering the full power of YouTube, because when I talk to some people, they really just don't get it. They don't know why so many people are on YouTube, why people even get paid from YouTube, why people spend so much time on YouTube. But as they evolve and they start understanding, oh, I can learn how to cook on YouTube. I get it now. I'm starting to. And so as they start to come in, because it's still millions and millions of people who still don't quite understand what YouTube is. It's a search engine, but it's a video search engine, so you can actually see the things that you're looking for. If you want to see the new features in the new planes that are getting ready to come out, it's going to be on YouTube. So the news, if you're into hip-hop news, if you're into world news, if you're into whatever, it's there on YouTube. And that's why I believe that this is still the beginning stages of a massive shift. Will YouTube have competitors? There are companies who are trying to come out to compete, but they're still just not as big, they're not as strong, not as powerful as YouTube. So it is still not too late. Get on here. There's someone out there looking for your content. That's right. We cannot create enough content for all the subscribers or all the different people in the world who are interested in content. Let's say if it takes somebody, a new person trying to do a video. Sometimes doing videos for very new people can be very overwhelming. A lot of people take a long time to create one video. I know people playing and playing and playing, and they shoot and they delete it and they shoot and they delete it and they got to edit it, and they just get so overwhelmed. They're new, so you got to bear with them, right? I mean, I got over 240 videos on this channel, so I've been doing videos a while. It's not as difficult for me to crank out a video as it is for someone new, right? I also have all the equipment, got lights, got cameras, I got all kind of stuff, got drones, I got everything. So when you're just first starting out, you don't even know what kind of camera you want to use or to have, or what you need, or if you need some kind of audio device or what. You don't know anything. So it's kind of overwhelming until you get it, figure out the science, and really you realize you only need your phone, your Galaxy, your iPhone, or whatever, and you can start recording. When you realize that, it becomes a lot easier. But then you still have the edit side, and you want to have the best videos. A lot of new people want to have the best videos in the world. They want to have they want to have aerial views and everything for their first video. But they should really just start simple. But once they get a video done, then, let's say if it takes you a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or you do one video per month, that video might be 15 minutes long. How long will it take the consumer, the end consumer, to actually consume that content? Only 15 minutes. So if it's going to take you a month to do a video, now the person who has 4 or 5 hours a day to just scroll YouTube, they're now waiting on your next video. And while you're preparing and taking that month to get that together, they're looking for somebody else's video until you get your stuff together, right? So there's never enough content because there's so many people just constantly looking. There's not enough time for one person to create that many videos to fill in all of that time that all of these random people are looking. So you're good. Crank out your content. There's somebody out there who's waiting to be entertained by your video. Believe me, they'll watch your video before they maybe go and rewatch a video that they actually might even kind of like, but they've already learned everything in that video. And so crank your content out, get it out there, and who knows how YouTube can change your life, I've seen people raise $1 million through YouTube for their business or for some real estate deal or whatever. I'm seeing things saying Grant Cardone was able to raise $2 billion through becoming an influencer. I mean, he was already a salesman, already doing real estate, but YouTube was that medium that he was able to cultivate the following that he has. And he has over 1 million. I think last I looked was like 1.2, 1.4 million subscribers, but able to raise $2 billion from investors or to gain control over $2 billion worth of real estate assets through bringing people in through his YouTube that he used to funnel into his website through his sales funnels and things like that. But YouTube can change your life. It can be life-changing. It's definitely changed mine. And I'm not even, million viewers yet. We're working on it. I'm trying to get to 100,000. It's my main goal currently. 30,000, we're gonna get there. I know that. But 100,000 is gonna be like celebratory. We're gonna turn up for that. But now let's get into how much I actually made from YouTube from the AdSense portion. It's not the only way that I make money on YouTube, but one of the main ways is through ads, okay? So for 1 million views, let me pull it out, let me use the other phone. I got 5 phones over here. So let's look. All right, so it's gonna be a little more because I didn't set it up to get the exact number, but let's look. All right, I hope I don't look crazy over here. All right, so go there. So for 1 million, for estimated monetized playbacks of 1,056,265 views, yeah, for 1,056,265 monetized views, YouTube paid me $8,789.99. That's right. For 1,056,000 and some change estimated monetized views, I have earned an estimated revenue of $8,789.99. Not everybody who gets 1 million views makes $8,700. Some people make $1,200. Some people make $2,000. Some people make $5,000. Some people, it just depends on the kind of content that you have because different advertisers pay at different rates based on the kind of channel that different people have. I have primarily education, career, business channel, real estate, trucking, those sorts of things. And so advertisers who are trying to target people who are trying to be entrepreneurs or who have businesses already, they're trying to advertise directly to you guys, and you guys, because they believe that you're more of a direct audience that they're trying to attract. They're willing to pay more than they would if I were, say, a music channel, because we don't know exactly who's watching when they're watching the music video. It could be anybody. It could be a child. It could be an old person. It could be a person in real estate. It could be a person who just works at the post office. We don't know who they are. So for this kind of channel, it's a lot more targeted. And so because of that, they pay more. Let me see. I wonder if I can actually see what my CPM is on here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I can see my impression rates, rate of content. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, wow. Okay, so it says in the last 28 days, well, hold on, I look for that period of time, and it says for that 1 million views that I got paid for, that 8,700 and however much it was. It's saying that for the United States, because I had multiple ones for different countries. It's multiple ones for different countries. So for the United States, it's $12.29. Anyway, I think that's my new laptop that just got to the door. So I'm gonna cut this video off. Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. If you find any value in this video, like, comment, subscribe. And I can't wait for the pandemic to be over so that we can have an event where I can get to meet you guys. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and I'm out. What's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and if you want to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot Hot Shot Volume 1 on your trucking authority. The link is going to be in the description. It'll pretty much tell you everything from if the taxes to different types of trailers and all sorts of things. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. Link will be in the description. Go get it. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
You say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.